Hi there, welcome to my channel, AI and Automation Tools for Everyday Use. Welcome to this behind-the-scenes breakdown of my journey building an AI calendar assistant using n8n. When I first set out to build this assistant, I expected to use the newly introduced AI agent node from n8n. However, my server hosting provider doesn't yet support this feature, so I had to rebuild the entire agent logic from scratch using standard n8n nodes. Let me walk you through how I made it all work. At the start of the workflow, I'm using a messenger webhook to receive user instructions. These messages are then slightly cleaned and passed into an OpenAI API call, where the user's intent is translated into structured instructions. Then comes a crucial part, the code node that parses these instructions. This node takes the raw string response from the LLM and splits it into actionable objects. Because the output from the AI isn't a standard array, I had to wrap it in brackets, then parse it safely. This allows the rest of the workflow to treat each action individually. From there, a switch node determines what the user is trying to do, whether it's creating a new meeting, accessing existing meetings, updating one, or deleting it. The assistant routes the flow accordingly. Let's walk through each branch. First, for creating a new meeting, the assistant checks availability, detects any conflicting events, and finally creates the meeting if all conditions are met. A confirmation message is then sent back to the user. Second, if the user wants to read or access their current meetings, the workflow fetches the relevant events from the calendar and sends a formatted response via Messenger. Third, for updating an event, the system locates the original meeting based on title and time, finds any conflicts, and updates it accordingly. Fourth, if the user asks to delete a meeting, the assistant checks whether the specified meeting exists, and if so, removes it from the calendar. Finally, if a request is not clearly understood, for example, if someone says, "Delete my meeting with Sarah," but doesn't provide the time, the assistant will recognize that the instruction is incomplete and prompt for clarification. While the assistant now works reliably and can respond to complex prompts like, "Please delete my meeting with Bob and schedule a new one," it currently lacks memory, meaning it doesn't track past interactions. So, if you reference a meeting without specifying its details again, the assistant won't be able to help. All in all, I'm proud of how robust this system has become. But I can confidently say it was a much bigger effort than it would have been if I had access to the new n8n AI agent node. Still, the experience of building this workflow manually taught me a lot, especially about combining LLM output with structured automation in n8n. If you're curious about how to build AI agents or advanced workflows in n8n, I've created a complete course that walks you through everything step by step. You can find the link in the video description. Thanks for watching, and happy automating.